It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Greens Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Alright, doing another beer review here. It's a double IPA, JE053US. Just over 10% alcohol. I do not know what type of hops is in here because I don't look. Good little hits. Alright, right off the bat, nice amber color. Nice head sticking on there. Good carbonation. Almost totally clear, but it does have some haze on it. Might be a little chill haze or something. We'll see if it clears up, but good looking beer. Let's go with the smell. Okay. Right off, I get some florally type hops. And some malt sweetness too. Almost like a candy type sweetness. Yeah, I get kind of like a darker sweetness with some florally type hops in there. I almost want to say I smell alcohol, but not really. So I guess I don't smell it. But yeah, so more sweetness than anything. So, all right, well, I will get a taste on this thing, and I'll come back with my final thoughts. All right. So after this beer's warmed up just a little bit more, it's really starting to smell like an American barley wine, like a kind of a younger American barley wine, where it still has some of that kind of hops. When it's still a little bit hop forward. I mean, that's really what this beer has turned into, is an American barley wine, not a double IPA. So I think that there's a little bit of oxidation in the smell, a little bit of that, just the slightest little bit of like a cardboard type smell that I think is appropriate for like a barley wine type beer. There's malt sweetness in the taste, but it's not like a cloyingly sweet beer. It's there. And it isn't finished super sweet, but maybe not as dry as a double IPA should be. But sorry, my wife's in the background. Yeah, so on the palate there's definitely like a malt sweetness, but it's balanced pretty well with the sweetness is balanced pretty well with the hot bitterness. And I mostly just get bitterness from it. Like I said, this beer has turned into a pretty good barley wine, which is kind of nice. The carbonation on it is pretty good. So, hold on, I'll be right back. So, yeah, okay, yeah, so I'm back. Yeah, so after reviewing it as a double IPA, I kind of started thinking about it as because I was judging it as a double IPA, but I was going, I like this beer, but it's not drinking like a double IPA should drink. I mean, honestly, it was just a little too sweet, not enough bitterness, and not enough hop aroma. I think time had just gotten to this beer. I'd like to have tried it, you know, it was conditioned, or it was bottled from a keg, I can tell. So I'd like to try this thing straight from the keg. It would have been a much more florally hop forward beer. But as it's aged out a little bit, it actually turned into a pretty good barley wine. So I think I don't know if this is really legal, but we're basically judging if it's a good beer or not. And this is a good beer. This is a good drinking beer. I'm not having any trouble drinking it.
No. Sorry.
And how do you do this when the wife's not home? Unfortunately, the cat's always here. But overall impressions. Yeah, I just kind of wondered what the final gravity was like. I think it could have finished a little bit drier, but it didn't finish glowingly or anything like that. So, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but great barley wine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It really does drink like a good barley wine. Anyways, I keep repeating myself now. So, anyways, whoever brewed this beer, yeah, I think time just got the better of the double IPA and turned it into a beautiful barley wine, like a blossoming butterfly. So, whatever kind of BS that is. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna probably judge on their 1 or 2 tonight. So, we'll catch you guys later.